Hey guys, it's Dee from DeesDivineGuidance here for the full moon in Capricorn on July 5th. Well, okay then. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I'm a spiritual empowerment coach and healer, and I help women heal from toxic relationships through divine guidance and spiritual practices. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and you can also follow me over in Facebook. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. Let's go ahead and see what this full moon has in store for us. All right, I love this. Oh, okay. So the overall energy for this moon is the 10 of Swords. So, and please remember that the full moon energy, new moon and full moon, which I do have both of those readings on this channel. So just make sure you hit the little bell notification to get notified about when they come out. But it's good for 3 days prior and 3 days after. So no matter when you're watching this, if it's in that time, you can use this in order to really use the energy of the moon. Okay, so the overall energy here is the 10 of Swords. Now you can see that this doesn't look too good, right? Something has come to an ending, but I'm really getting the word completion. So something is absolutely complete here. And they're making me feel like, because the very next card is the High Priestess, this is like a huge spiritual awakening. Now I know that we've just went through COVID and everything. We're still kind of going through it, but like this might have brought upon you opening your eyes in a different way, seeing things differently, looking at things like you never looked at them before. And, you know, a spiritual awakening is really about seeing things, believing in things that you never did before, right? Seeing the manipulation that's taking place in this world, in the media, you know, finding our thoughts that, you know, before you used to be in the emotion, and now it's kind of like you can be aware of what's really happening, like what's really going on. So that's what I'm feeling like here, is that there's a completion, and I feel like it's the completion of your human life, which is like where you're only thinking humanly. And now it's like you're bringing in this whole new person, right? This new energy, I'll say, into it, and like, wow. Like maybe now you're into Reiki energy healing, which you can find on this channel if you don't know what that is. I usually do it in my monthly readings, just not this month. I'm a little short on time this month, but you know, maybe you're into tarot cards now where you weren't before. It's just, and the energy pulls you, right? So it's not you seeking it out. It's actually, it pulls you towards it. So that's what I'm feeling here with the High Priestess card, is that you're moving out of seeing things one way. And that's kind of like the human. So if you haven't read it yet, The Power of Now or The Untethered Soul is a powerful, powerful book. That's what started me on my spiritual awakening. And that's really what I'm getting here for you. So like I'm hearing crystal clear. So your thoughts are now going to be starting to be very crystal clear. It's all about, this moon is all about the way that you think. And it's like you've got to release the old patterns, the old habits. You've got the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. And they're, you know, the Knight of Wands is moving towards the High Priestess. So this has to do with success, career, business, whatever it is for you. The Queen of Wands is usually like an entrepreneur, a go-getter, you know, CEO, all of that stuff. So like if you are wanting that, and again, it doesn't have to be that, it's general reading, so take how it resonates with you. But if you are wanting something like that, if you're wanting more, if you want to do more, if you want to be more, it's like you've got to go towards your intuition. The High Priestess is all about connection to your intuition, connection to, you know, the divine energy, the energy on the other side, maybe even psychic abilities. So let me know, guys, if you're in my 21 days course right now to opening and accelerating the psychic abilities. I know there's a lot of you in there. So let me know in the comments below, like, is this you? Because that's exactly what's happening here. It's like you're leaving what you knew behind and you're moving into something of the unknown, but it's so divinely guided, and it's the, you know, it's divine energy that you're moving into here. And everything that you want, that success and everything, is on the other side of you connecting to your intuition more, instead of using your human brain so much, trying to force things. It's more about being in alignment and listening to that little soft whisper of your intuition in your head instead of the big fat ego that likes to scream at you. And you've got the Seven of Swords, but it's followed with the Sun card and it's followed with the Empress. So what I'm going to tell you here is with the Seven of Swords, like this is shadiness. This is someone doing something they shouldn't have been doing, but you've got to heal from this. So somebody might have done you dirty. They might have, lied to you, cheated on you, stole from you, whatever it is. But with the next two cards, like they're coming in strong right now, like with this High Priestess. They're telling you exactly what needs to happen. You've got to heal from it. The Sun is my healing card and the Empress is my self-love card. Self-love, self-care. So whoever did this, it's time to let that go. Literally let it go. It's not forgiving them. It's not saying it's okay, but it's letting it go and realizing that it's time to focus on you again. With the Sun and the Empress, it's really just time for you to heal whatever you're still holding on to, whoever did this to you, right? 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, like whoever is making you. So you might have been in like a narcissistic relationship, narcissistic parents. That's what I work with women in my mentorship, my From Pain to Power mentorship. So if you're interested in that, you can find the link down below to book a call with me to see if it's a good fit for you. But that's what's happening here, is that you've got to let go of all the darkness inside, all those things that you've been holding on to that are in your energy field, and really move forward into the Sun and the Empress, right? The healing, letting go of the energy and the healing. Therapy is great, guys, but if you're going to therapy and you're not feeling any progress, I will tell you it's because you're missing the energy healing behind it. Okay, you've got to connect your energy with your mind in order to make significant progress, moving forward after you've been traumatized by relationships or, life in general and stuff, traumatic events. So heal that part and move into the taking care of you now. Stop pleasing everybody else, saying yes to everybody else when you really want to say no. Stop over giving yourself. Stop, giving everything you have and then you get nothing in return. Okay, so let's take that in. Let's really take care of yourself here. Capricorn, I have Capricorn in my chart as well, but it's all about kind of, I feel like it's just doing. So it's like keep taking the action steps to get to where you want to be. Don't give up. All right. Now this moon can be really illuminating this darkness for you. These, what has happened in the past. It could be illuminating like everything that you're seeing going on. And it could be like you're starting to think differently about it. So I love that for you. Let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you. Let's see, one more card, please. Can you get it? Oh, guys, seriously. The High Priestess just came out again. So in one reading, we got the High Priestess 2 times. So this is a very clear message from Spirit Guides. So if you're watching this video, you are divinely guided here. Your Spirit Guide has put you in front of this video. I work with so many women that say, Dee, I don't even know how I found you. There was just one day I was on YouTube and you popped up and it was like I knew I needed to work with you. And that's exactly what's happening here with the High Priestess. This says feminine influence, inner guidance. This is your intuition. This is you learning yourself better. And then we've got the 9 of Swords here, which is stress and anxiety. So it's time to let go of that. And I'm going to give you a clue here, right? When you're suffering from anxiety and stress, the first thing you have to ask yourself is it yours, right? Because you might be taking on whoever's energy this is that's not doing very nice things to you, or even in the past. You could be taking on their energy, but then also with the stress and anxiety, you could be having emotional triggers from the past with certain things that are happening right now. So if you're talking to somebody and they say something in a way that maybe your ex-boyfriend who used to abuse you says it, it could really start an emotional trigger for you and you start to get stressed and you start to get anxiety and stuff. So be very, very aware of your energy is what we're going through in the 21 days course right now. To be very aware of your energy and what's yours and what's not and how you're being triggered. Okay, and in the From Pain to Power mentorship, we go through, what's being triggered and how to get rid of it. So Again, if you're interested in that, you can book a call with me down below. But yeah, so use this. This is beautiful because it's all about connection to the divine. 2 high priestesses in one reading. There's no doubt here that the more that you can connect to your intuition, your life is going to flow easily. So maybe I'm trying to give you guys an exercise for the full moon. So with the full moon, it's about releasing. So jot down in your journal. This is like the ritual that I teach people. So not in your journal, in a separate piece of paper, write down everything that you need to let go of that's keeping you away from your intuition. What do I mean by that? Is basically what is always going on in your head that you can't hear the whispers of your intuition. Okay, so write that stuff down. What do you need to release with this full moon? The full moon's all about releasing. So write down what needs to be released so that you can move forward into healing and self-love, self-care, self-worth, and really being able to connect. And take that piece of paper, go outside safely, and burn it underneath the full moon and watch the smoke rise and let it go into the universe. And, you know, put that intention out there that I release these things that are no longer serving me. All right, so give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed that reading, if you like the new, full moon readings, and also make sure you subscribe. And yeah, so if you want to book a call with me to see if my From Pain to Power mentorship is a good fit for you, you can do that in the description box below. It'll give you a lot more details there as well. So much love to all of you. Have a wonderful holiday weekend for those that are celebrating July 4th, and also a happy full moon. All right, much love. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.